Hello and welcome to My Take with John Britt. I am John Britt. So, Major League Baseball, personally, I think you're a freaking idiot. You are a special kind of stupid. You literally moved the All-Star game from one state that had laws to another state that has the same laws. You did this in the aspect of, we're going to move it because we're going to protest SB 202. It was passed by a Republican governor and a Republican legislative, and we just don't like the laws. How dare that we can't give food and water to people in line? But that's not even what the law states. President Obama got hit with the Fort Pinocchio about his view on the law, which I don't know if he ever read it. He pulled like a Nancy Pelosi. Dude, you have to pass the law to know what's in the law without reading the law. How do you literally take one place and go, this is bad, really, really bad, and move it to exactly the same laws? How are you that stupid? So, with Major League Baseball, you could also look at it and go, well, dude, did they mean to make this a racial issue? Maybe not, but you took it from a predominantly black city. And you took $100 million away from 51% black and put it into a city that has 10% black with the same election laws. I don't know about you. Maybe you didn't mean to go, hey, let's mess up a minority city, but you did. You drastically affected a minority city and moved it to a city that literally doesn't even allow passing out of food. There's no rules on that. At least with Atlanta, if the polling people feel like, hey, somebody's thirsty out there, they can go give away water to them. They just can't pass out water that says, please vote for this person. That's what the law straight out said. It makes sense to me because it's the same concept of a polling place asking you, hey, welcome to vote. Make sure you vote Democratic or make sure you vote Republican. That polling person would be fired. Why wouldn't it be the same concept of passing out? Hey, here's your free sandwich. Make sure you vote for this person. That should not be allowed. But that wasn't what was discussed. It was, how dare we? We're going to just let people dehydrate and they're just going to die of heat stroke in an election. And we're just going to let them die of food out there. Really? Last year, it was like basically the longest line was 2 hours. Last time I checked, nobody died because they weren't able to eat a sandwich in a 2-hour line. Could be wrong, but I am pretty sure that no one died last year from waiting in line because they weren't given a sandwich. Now, for Major League Baseball, where did you make your decision from? You took it from the woke players that said, yeah, we need to move it. You didn't even talk to all of them. Over 1,000 players, and you looked at 50 of them and said, hey, what should we do? Let's move it to Colorado, which has the same laws. Yeah, they still require IDs. Why? Well, because most places require IDs. Delta requires IDs. The bars require IDs. Major League Baseball, LA Dodgers Stadium, if I bought tickets to go to the game, they would ask for my ID. But all of a sudden, we're telling people that it's really hard for people to get IDs. Asking for IDs is racist. How? How is asking for IDs racist? Really? Almost every state that I see, if you cannot afford an ID, they give it to you for free. California, if you can't afford it and you're under their level, they just give it to you for free. So how is it that you look at people and go, nah, asking for ID is racist, except for everything else. Get a car, drive a car, buy a gun, get a credit card, buy a house, rent an apartment, buy a dog. Literally, if I go down and buy a dog, I have to show ID. But to vote, that's racist. So that kind of brings up the next question. Does that mean that when they're trying to sell me a dog, are they being racist? Are they only going to sell dogs to white people? I don't think so. So why is it that asking for an ID is racist, but asking for an ID on a bunch of other things is acceptable? Asking for an ID to vote is logical. Do we have people that vote 19 times? Yeah, it's rare, but it happens. Do we have voter fraud? It's rare, but it happens. Wouldn't we want to make sure that the rare goes, hey, no, this was a clean, fair, and correct election? So Major League Baseball, you struck out on this one. you had way more than the 3 strikes, and you had the opportunity to, hit a homer in the 9th inning, but you didn't. You struck out. Now, do I think Major League Baseball needs to be canceled and everyone needs to boycott it? No. Atlanta Braves, I've been following you since I was a little kid. I'm not going to stop following you because Major League Baseball decided to do this. But do I think we need to look at this and kind of go, where is over the line? I do. Major League Baseball, you went over the line. You struck out. And that's my take. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Give me your comments. Stay awesome.